Hello my dear students, welcome to English teleteaching program. Let's start this class with a beautiful thought, that is, a journey of thousand smiles begin from a single step. Once again I am repeating this beautiful thought, that is, a journey of thousand smiles begin from a single step. So dear children, today we will discuss one English grammar chapter, that is countables and uncountables. So before you start this chapter, let us introduce first. See, what is this? Can you count it? Of course, your answer is these are stars, but we can't count it. Next, show display. Sugar. Can you count it? No, dear children, it's impossible to count sugar. Next, see. What is this? Of course, it's here. Can you count it? No, dear my students, we can't count here. See it. What is this? Of course, your answer is salt. Can you count it? No, my dear children, we can't count salt. That's why these all things, sugar, salt, hair, star, we can't count and we call it uncountable. So today we will discuss this countable and uncountable, which we can count, that is countable, and which we can't count, that is uncountable. So your chapter name, that is countables and uncountables noun, and your book name, that is Learn and Practice Grammar, chapter number 7. So now we will discuss countable and uncountable. You can see your display, a lot of pictures are there. Milk, butter, ice cream, books, ball. So we can found countable and uncountable. So dear children, see what we will find from this image. Yes, my dear children, you can find an apple, apples, 2 apples. Next, see. So your answer, of course, 1 apple, that is a singular. 1 apple means an apple, and 2 apples, that is, of course, it's plural. Now dear children, see how many ball you can see here. Of course, your answer here 1 ball, that is singular, and 2 balls, that is plural. Singular means ekavachana and plural, that is bahuvachana. Next, see. Can you count it? What is it? Of course, it is milk, some milk. We can't count it. No, we can't count this milk. Dear children, see, what is this? Is it countable? Of course, your answer is no, we can't count. Acha, dear children, can you count butter? Of course, your answer is no, we can't count butter or oil. Next, these are this milk, salt, jam, rice, tea, cheese, sugar, all these are called uncountables. So here it is clear to you the noun that can't be counted and has no plural number form is called uncountable noun. Example, ghee, butter, milk, sugar, salt. Again I am repeating this definition. The noun that cannot be counted and has no plural number form is called uncountable noun. For example, ghee, butter, milk, etc. Next, dear children, see how many trees are there. Yes, my dear children, definitely your answer is 1 tree. And here you can see 3 trees. So means 1 tree, that means singular. And here 3 trees, that means plural, more than 1. Next you may see, of course it is 1 apple, means it is an apple. And we can count it. Here children, see, is it countable? Yes, my dear children, is it This we can count it, and this is a banana. We can count. Next, dear children, see. Can you count it? No or yes? Of course, your answer is yes. It is a table. We can count it. So, it is clear to you that the noun that can be counted is called countable. Also, nouns before which we can use a, an, one, two, many, few, etc. are called countable nouns. Again, I am repeating this. The noun that can be counted is called countable. Also, nouns before which we can use a, an, one, two, many, few, etc. are called countable nouns. See here examples and picture. Eggs, banana, fruits, burger, apple, tomatoes, watermelon. So, these are the examples of countable noun. So, dear children, here we will listen one beautiful story. And from that story, we will learn something. So, watch this video.
Dear children, listen one beautiful story. My little friend drives his cows and goats into the field every morning. He leads his herd to that part of the field where grass grows well. While the cows and goats enjoy the grass, he sits under a tree and plays music on the flute. When he feels hungry, he eats the food he carries from home and drinks water from the stream. Sometimes he plays on the sand or makes beautiful toys of clay and mud. So, dear children, in that story, I have used many naming words like grass, cow, goat, etc. So, noun is a word which denotes the name of a person, things, place, animal, quality, action or state. So, it is a naming word.
So, my dear children, have you watched that video? Of course, your answer yes. So, in that paragraph, some nouns are used, means some names are used, and these names we call as nouns, or these naming words are called nouns. So, countable have two forms, that is singular and plural. Singular means ekavachana and plural means bahuvachana. So, singular nouns names one person, place, thing or idea, and a plural noun names more than one person, place, thing or idea. Again, I am repeating these things. A singular noun names one person, one place or thing or idea, and a plural noun names more than one. Remember, dear children, in singular noun that is one, but in plural noun that is more than one. So, more than one person, place, thing or idea in plural nouns. We can find from this image means two apples, two bananas, an apple, an egg. Okay, dear children, next we will see singular count nouns and uncountable nouns take singular verb forms. Singular count noun and uncountable noun take singular verb forms. For example, this tree grows well. So, dear children, this tree, not trees. So, tree that is a singular and grows that is singular verb. And uncountable nouns take singular verb forms. For example, water is essential for life. Again, I am repeating this definition first. Remember it. Uncountable nouns take singular verb forms. Uncountable nouns take singular verb forms. So, for example, water is essential for life. Here, water that is uncountable noun. We can't count water. Is it possible to count water? Of course, my dear students, no, we can't count water. So, water is uncountable noun. And is, am, all these are called singular verb. So, is singular verb. Here, you just mark it. Uncountable nouns take singular verb form. So, uncountable here, water is uncountable and is singular verb. Water is essential for life. So, dear children, plural countable nouns take plural verb forms. Plural countable nouns take plural verb forms. For example, these trees grow well. So, we can mark here not a single tree. Trees means more than one tree. So, here these trees that is plural countable and grow that is plural verb. So, already we have discussed that is plural countable nouns take plural verb. So, here plural countable that is trees plural countable noun and grow that is plural verb. Now, dear children, singular count nouns and their plural forms. That is singular countable nouns, but that their plural forms we will discuss here. So, mark how we change most countable nouns from their singular forms to plural forms. First rule is that is adding s to singular count nouns. Remember it, rule 1, that is adding s to singular count nouns. For example, goat. Goat, that is a singular count noun. How we will change in plural count nouns? Of course, we will add s at the end. That means G-O-A-T. Here, we will change it G-O-A-T-S. That is goats. Like that, tree that is a countable. How we will change it? Of course, your answer adding s to a singular count noun. So, here singular count noun is noun tree. Singular count noun is tree. And we will add s, that is trees. Like that, card, cards, cow, cows, flute, flutes, stream, streams. Next rule. Generally, we add es to singular count nouns ending in s, ss, tch, sh, x to make them plurals. Again, I am repeating this. Remember it, my dear children. Generally, we add es to singular count nouns ending in s, ss, tch, sh, x to make them plurals. Here we will see examples. Gas, gas. Already we have discussed our rule, that is nouns ending in s, ss, tch, sh, x to make them plurals. So, here gas, s is present. So, you will add only es, gases. Like glass, glass, glasses, glasses, fox, foxes, watch, watches, dish, dishes. That is h, ch, x, ss, s. Here we have these words, and to make them plurals, what we'll do? Only we will add es, that is gas, gases, glass, glasses, watch, watches, like that. Next rule, for singular count noun in y with a consonant before it, we replace y with ies to make them plurals. So, for singular count nouns ending in y, remember it, for singular count nouns ending in y with a consonant, before it we replace y with ies to make them plurals. For example, see here, country, country. So what we'll find at the end of this word? Of course, my dear students, your answer is y. These nouns ending in y, that is try. So how will change to make them plurals? Of course, we will add ies. So see here, countries, countries. Like that, lady, lady. So these lady word, that is a noun, and at the end of this word, what we'll find? Of course, y at the end. So how will change to make them plurals? Of course, instead of y, we will use ies, that is ladies. Like that, party, party. Y here at the end of this word. So how will change into make them plurals? Of course, ies will add at the end of this word. So parties, parties. Like that, body, buddies, body. Body, these nouns contain at the end of this word y. And how we will change to make them plurals? Of course, buddy, buddies. So again I am repeating this. For singular count noun ending in y with a consonant before it, consonant, not vowel. So we replace y with ies to make them plurals. So now, dear children, again I am reading these things. Remember it. For singular count nouns ending in y with a consonant before it, we replace y with ies to make them plurals. Remember it. Ending in y, we will add ies to make them plurals. So country, countries, that is y, change into ies. Lady, ladies. Party, parties. Body, bodies. So in case of nouns, third rule, this is in case of nouns ending in f or fe, we usually replace f or fe with ves to make them plurals. So dear children, again I am repeating these rules. Remember it. In case of nouns ending in f or fe, we usually replace f or fe with ves to make them plurals. For example, calf, calf, calf. So here see, nouns ending in f. So can you, dear children, can you say what is the ending letter of this calf? Of course, calf, f, that is the ending letter. So what you will do to make them plurals? Of course, we will replace f or fe with ves. So calves, calves. Like that, thief, thief. So here what you will do? Instead of f, we replace that f letter, and to make them plurals, what will add? That is simply ves. So thief, that is thieves, thieves. Like that, leaf, leaf. So here we will replace that last letter, that is f, and we will add ves to make them plurals. So leaf, leaves, leaves. Like that, wife, wife. Fe, already we have discussed. In case of nouns ending in f or fe, so here fe in this word, particularly wife word, last two letter, that last two letter, that is fe, we will replace it, and instead of fe, we will add ves, wives, to make them plural. So life, life. So here also fe. So how will changes to make them plural? So to turn into plural, we will simply add vs, lives, lives. Like that, knife, knife. So how will change to make them plural? We simply add vs. So knives, Knives. Like that. Again I am repeating these things. In case of nouns ending in F or FE, we usually replace F or FE with VES to make them plurals. Calf, calves, thief, thieves, leaf, leaves, wife, wives, life, lives, knife, knives. So here you have marked F, that is VES, FE also VES, wife, wives, thief, thieves. Okay. So now dear children, some nouns ending in O take S and some others take ES to become plurals. Remember it, some nouns ending in O take S and some others take ES to become plurals. See here, photo, Photo. So in particular this word photo, last letter is O. So already we have discussed in our rule, that is some nouns ending in O take S and some other take ES to become plurals. This is our next rule. Nouns ending in O take S, O take S and some others take ES. So see example, photo, Photo. So particular this word photo, last letter is O. So here O take S, that is photos, Photos. Like that piano, Piano. O. So particular this word last letter is O. Of course your answer is O, piano, Piano. So O takes S to become plurals. So piano, pianos, Pianos. Like that mango, Mango. Also here last letter is O. To become plurals we add S, that is mangoes. We add S or ES because already we have discussed in our rule, some nouns ending in O take S and some other takes ES to become plurals. So here mango, that is we will add not S, we will add ES, mangoes, Mangoes. Next example, potato, Potato. Last letter, that is O, and O become ES to become plurals, that is potatoes, Potatoes. Again I am repeating this thing. Remember my dear children, some nouns ending in O take S and some others take ES to become plurals. Photo, photos, piano, pianos, mango, mangoes, potato, potatoes. Like O become S and some others O take ES to become plurals, like mango, mangoes and potato, potatoes. Next rule, some nouns having OO in between we change OO to E to make them plurals. Dear children, mark here, some nouns having OO in between we change OO to EE to make them plurals. So O to E to make them plurals. Tooth. So having O in between. So here Tooth. So O is there. So how will change to make them plural? Of course EE. We change OO to EE. So Tooth to become plural, we will simply add EE. Teeth. Teeth. Foot. Foot. Also here you can mark having two OO in between G and SC. Goose. 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 That is geese. But not in case of book, we cannot do big. Okay. Book become, that is book. Some nouns don't change their forms into plurals, like people, people, sheep, sheep, cattle, cattle, deer, deer. So look at the following singular countable nouns along with their plural forms. Man, men, woman, women, child, children, ox, oxen, mouse, mice. Now dear children, see one passage. My little friend drives his cows and goats into the field every morning. He leads his herd to that part of the field where grass grows well. While the cows and goats enjoy the grass, he sits under a tree and plays music on the flute. When he feels hungry, he eats the food and he carries from home and drinks water from the stream. Sometimes he plays on the sand or makes beautiful toys of clay and mud. So in that passage, identify the nouns from the above passage and write them into appropriate box given below. That is activity 1. So nouns before which we can use a, an, one, two, many, few, that is a tree or one tree, two trees or many trees, a few, many, 100 cows, goats, two, a few, streams, a few, many fields, a herd, 5 horse. And in nouns which don't usually go with a, an, one, two, many or few, that is grass, water, food, music, clay, mud and sand. So activity 2, here is a list of things. Put them into separate columns. Countables in column A and uncountables in column B. So we can see some countable nouns and uncountable nouns are there. So we will go to answer. So from the answers, that is list of countables, that is bottle, newspaper, egg, pen, book, magazine, potato, scale, bag, jar and mug. And list of uncountables, water, bread, egg, tea, milk, cheese, soap, wheat flour, paste, sugar, jam and pepper. So now dear children, we will discuss activity 3, that is the following is an entry in the diary of Rita. In some places she has wrongly written the plural forms of some nouns. Underline the mistakes and write their correct forms. Listen it. 6 April, today was Sunday. I got up late in the morning after brushing my teeth. I had some cakes for breakfast. Then I did my lessons for an hour. I had to make a list of the political parties of our state and the names of the countries of Asia. After completing homework, I went to the kitchen to help my mother. I cut the vegetable, leaves, potatoes and tomatoes and kept them neatly on the plate. In the afternoon, I fed the goats, cows and sheep. In the evening, I washed my hands and foods and sat down to read. Then my younger sisters came with their toys to play with me. We played for some time. At bedtime, I told them some nice stories and slept. So, from that activity, dear students, already instructions is there. Underline the mistakes. So, you can mark here tools, parties, countries, leaves, potatoes, tomatoes. These are mistakes. Also, how will change? That is, already you have discussed rule. Tools, that is teeth. Parties, that is IES, parties. Countries, that is IES, countries. Then leaves, that is not EAFS, LEAFS, that is wrong, LEAVES. Then potatoes, potatoes, TOES. Then tomatoes, TOMATOES. Also, these mistakes are there. Cows, sheep, foods, toys, stories. You can mark here. So, answer is cows, that is cows, S. Sheep, not sheep, sheep. Then not foods, that is feet. Not toys, not ES, that is S, TOYS, toys. Then stories, that is stories. So now dear children, will summarize what you have discussed. So dear all, the noun that can be counted is called countable. Also nouns before which we can use a, an, one, two, many, few, etc. are called countable nouns. You can see here, we can count it. This is a banana. And so here it is clear to you, the noun that cannot be counted and has no plural number form is called uncountable noun. That is ghee, butter, milk, salt, sugar, etc. Here you can see, this is the example of uncountable noun. We can't count butter. This is the example of uncountable noun. This is also sugar. It is also example of uncountable noun. And already you have discussed countable have two forms, that is singular and plural. So dear children, also we have discussed singular count nouns and their plural forms, adding s to singular count nouns like goat, goats, tree, trees, card, cards, cow, cows, flute, flutes, stream, streams. So dear children, in my next class we will discuss next activity and there some tips how we'll change countable and uncountable. Till then, keep watching and keep learning. Thank you all.